practice some Tai Chi. Alright, let's see what we got. Come on. Alright, are we good? I'm actually wearing my Dragon Ball Z workout shirt. Got the snapback on so my hair don't get in the way. Got my workout soldier first class jacket. Okay, so I wonder if I could. Yeah, okay, day one. Yeah, we'll do day one. There it goes. Let's get ready for this Tai Chi. Tai Chi. Okay. We'll do music off. I don't want to get copyright.
We're just about to get started with today's workout.
Alright, let's do it.
Before we do, right now is a good time to take your Cordastra. Cordastra is a natural supplement that's used to help increase energy and stamina, and also speed recovery from each workout. I recommend it to all my students. So let's get started.
Alright, I'm pumped for this. After this, I'm going to go ahead and make myself something to eat, because I'm going to be hungry after this workout. This will be Turk does Tai Chi. Alright, let's do it. Come on, let's get to it. I said no music on there. I guess it's probably... whatever you do, YouTube or Twitch, don't copyright strike me, please.
Welcome to Tai Chang. I'm Dr. Mark Chang, and these are my assistants Kate and Anna. They've been training with me for over 8 years, and a mother and son team. Kate will be modifying today, so if you need to, please follow along with her. We're going to start maximizing your mobility with our neural reboot. Here we go. Please use the chair if you need to. We're going to start off with skateboarding. You're going to want to hold the chair, not so much as a death grip. Use it very sparingly, only to help you when needed. And we're going to start off on this side, staying nice and tall, foot planted on the ground, vertex of the head pried up, and hips pushing forward. Here we go. Swing back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same thing, other side. And again, if you're using a chair, switch sides. Take the time, plant your base foot, hips forward, spine tall, and try and drive your thigh of the swinging leg past your support leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. To the chair, give yourself a little bit more space, and that takes us to arch flaps. Spine nice and tall. And again, remember, this is not spine tall. This is just arched back. Drive the hips forward. Hands down, palms flat. Bring the opposite hand to the foot. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. Don't reach down for your foot like this. Bring your foot up to your hand. No contact, no foul. Just don't break posture. And done. Very good. That takes us into knee lifts. Here we go. And knee as high as you can without breaking posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Remember, don't go super high if you can't balance. Keep your posture. Posture is your priority.
Gotcha.
Placing this foot in front, we're going to start with ankle rolls here. Lock out the knee. Place the blade edge of the foot on the ground and shift forward a little bit onto that. And back. Forward, creating a stretch along the outside of the foot up into the knee. Back. Forward. Back. Notice the posture. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Last time. Forward. And back. Switch sides. Again, blade edge of the foot on the ground. You don't need to be tightrope walking. Just don't be too wide. From here. Forward. That stretch on the outside of the leg. And back. Forward. And back. Forward. And back. Forward. And back. One last time. Forward. Get that stretch in there. And back. Now, take that front foot. Step forward just a little bit. Shift forward onto it. Bending your knee. And again, driving the hip forward. Make sure that the hip, shoulder, and head line is vertical. From here, back foot, toe down. And you're going to circle the heel around very slowly. Taking your time. Trying to draw as big of a circle as you can with your heel. Trying to also feel that stretch in the fascia of the foot, creating space in the small bones, or between the small
He's
bones.
upstairs. He's upstairs.
Good job. And change direction. Circle that heel inward.
Oh.
Now imagine you're in a body cast from your base foot all the way up to your head. And the only thing free is from the hips out of this circling leg.
Okay.
Good. And switch sides. Foot pointing straight, knee bent, hips pried forward, spine long and tall, toe down. And slowly circle this out. If your foot has been locked up for quite some time, very immobile, stuck in thick shoes for a long time, or over tight shoes for a long time, this is very important to retrain mobility in those small joints of the foot.
Good thing my shoes fit
This
then.
will help your knees, your hip, and
Good
your
thing
lower
my
back.
shoes fit.
Go very slow, be very precise with that heel circle. Good. And inward. Change directions of that circle. And again, remember, stay as balanced as you can through posture. Not by trying to
This helps
wiggle
me fix
your
my
way through
posture.
the
My posture is
but by
awful.
actually pulling your spine
Not gonna
vertical to
lie.
the ground. Well done. And up. That takes us into foam rolling.
Okay.
Now, this particular foam roller that I'm using is called the Rumble Roller. It's my choice in foam rollers. Of all the rollers I've ever tried, this is the best one I've ever seen. These little nubs are like the thumbs of an acupressurist digging into your trigger points. And the trigger points are the parking brakes of the human body. That's
Okay.
why we're foam rolling. Now, you're going to sit back and place the back of the knee on the roller.
Ow.
As you place the back of the knee on the roller, you're just going to move up and down, pressing down with that back of the knee into the roller a little bit. Back and forth, couple inches up, couple inches down. If those muscles in the back of the knee, namely the popliteus, are tight, you're going to feel that sort of, how do you
That's
say,
good.
intense.
Right in there. Oh,
You may start sweating.
fuck.
You may start
Yeah.
panting. Either way, relax your
Ooh, that
breathing.
girl looks hot in the
Relax
video.
your face.
Oh.
So even though this
Okay,
might
I'll
be
stop.
intense and not ultra comfortable, relax your face. You want to poker face your opponent out.
Okay.
And if you've got trigger
I'll
points,
stop.
the opponent is good.
Okay.
Switch sides. Now, if you don't necessarily feel triggers, and this is the first time you've rolled, cross your free leg over top to add a little bit more pressure downward. Lift your hips up and rock back and forth. Taking your time. Now remember, go
Okay,
slow.
sorry.
Foam
I had to.
roller
It
is
looked funny.
self-myofascial release. Now,
Right.
myofascial release is a fancy name for massage. Think about this. You're taking the time to get a massage before you're really working out. Isn't that the ideal in training? Good. Let's switch again, and now let's move our focus area from the back of the knee down into the calf itself.
And the cap
Toes up.
itself.
And here we go, nice and slow. Remember, rolling, just like massage, should not be a speed sport. If you
Oh.
went to see a massage therapist
Hold on,
and they
Mike.
tried to get done in like 15 seconds flat, wouldn't you be a little bit upset?
Give me a minute. I'm gonna take my jacket off for this.
As you're rolling, you find those knots. Take your time. Don't be afraid to hit pause. And switch. Now, as you're rolling, you're also taking inventory of how your body feels from one side to the next. If one side is especially triggered up, take note of that. Spend a little bit more time on the side with more triggers. Now we're going to go to the medial side of the calf. The inside of the body is medial, towards the midline. The outside is the lateral part. So to roll the medial side of the calf, you're going to turn your big toe inward and downward, and roll.
I don't have those things, so I just have to do it air-wise.
As you're rolling, again, remember,
Oh, my
relax your
eyes.
breathing. Relax your face. Go nice and slow. And again, hit pause whenever you need to.
Yeah.
Not a speed sport. Good job. Switch sides.
Let me go back. Let me see if there's any more stand
And rolling
workouts.
back and forth.
Let me
Nice
see
and
if
easy.
there's more stand workouts. I don't want to waste my
If you
time
think
being
about
on
it,
the
if
floor.
you've got a
when no one
roller,
can see me.
You've got a massage therapist that should strain the shoulder and the neck. Very good.
Okay, there it goes.
Back up. And bring the feet together. Balls of the feet are touching. Ankles and heels are touching. We're going to go through slow knee bends right now. Palms on your knees. Knees are still straight. And slowly bend your knees as much as you can. Your feet need to stay completely flat throughout the course of this exercise. moving as slow as possible. If you can go down much further, great, but only what you got with control. Now slowly up, same rate of speed. And not relying on the hands to push, but the hands are just there as landmark. As Anton comes up, he's coming up nice and slow, nice and smooth, and Kate is locking out her knees at the same rate that she went down at.
Okay.
Beautifully done. From here, that takes us to the straight leg swinging kick. You're going to base your foot out 45, stay tall. Remember, posture is your priority. The height of the kick is completely irrelevant. As you're more flexible, go higher, but if you're not, don't cheat it. Here we go. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switch. Same thing other side. As you warm up a little bit, and if you keep posture, go a little higher. No problem. Base it out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Let's take that back to this side and work the instep kick. The instep is the top of the foot. From here, plant your base foot at 45, and this one has no momentum. So while the last one you were able to swing through, this one's going to be a little bit more challenging. In this case, it might be a good idea to have a chair on standby if you need it. Would you mind, please? I want you to work these kicks, but I also don't want you to struggle to the point of strain or injury. From here, bring the knee up, hold your balance, extend the leg as far as you can, toes pointed. This is called plantar flexed. Bring the knee back and down. Shift forward again, chamber the knee up, posture up, extend, toes are pointed, back in, and down. Same thing other side. Here we go. And if you need the chair, again, switch sides. Plant your base foot, get tall, chamber up, bring the knee up, toes are pointed down, out, in, and down. Shift forward, posture up, out, posture still, in, and down. Great job with that instep kick. That takes us all the way to the upper body warm-up sequence. So clear the chair, and here we go with the arm swings, front and back. Make sure your arms tap your shoulders at the extremes, keep your neck relaxed, and your posture tall. Shoulders should stay down the whole time. And from here, that takes us into arm circles. Big circles forward, swinging the arms loosely and freely. The shoulder is actually one of the most loose joints in the body. Go backwards. You want to restore that range of motion, so fight for the range of motion. Work on this. Make it floppy, make the circles big. What you don't use in terms of range of motion, you lose. And down. From here, shoulder circles now. Big circles forward. Take your time, go through maximum range of motion, but still try and keep posture. Push the vertex of your head up into the ceiling. Not your forehead, the vertex. The tippy top, not this. Make those circles very smooth, but very big. Backwards, same thing. Max range of motion, super slow, super smooth, super precise. And that takes us into the neck. Shoulders are down, and work on neck flexion, bringing your chin to your chest. Now don't cheat and open your jaw. Nothing good can come of that. That's not real neck range of motion. Teeth stay together, flex the neck. Relax the breathing down to the hips. And now neck extension. Push your chin all the way up towards the ceiling. Good. Back to neutral. And lateral flexion. Tip this side, keeping the shoulders nice and flat. And if you need a little tactile cue, take the earlobe and pull it straight up. Some of you may have flashbacks. I don't know, did your mom do that to you? Remember, just breathe through it. It'll be okay. Back to neutral, and same thing the other side. Shoulders neutral, and just tip. If you need the tactile cue, pull up a little bit. And again, remember, when you hit your end range of motion, breathe. Good. Come back to neutral. Now rotation. We're going to turn our head as far as we can towards one side, and the other. One, and the other. Don't whip your head and neck. Nice and smooth. One, and the other. And as you're rotating, get tall. One, and then the other. Beautiful. Great job on that neural reboot.
Okay.
Now that you've maximized your mobility, let's develop your dynamic motion control with Tai Chi.
Alright, now we're about to do this interesting stance.
Dr. Chang does his instruction as if he is your mirror image. So, when he tells you to move your right hand, he will actually be moving his left hand. Just like you would look if you were watching your own reflection. That's the best way to instruct on video, and part of the breakthrough of the Tai Chang teaching method.
Hi, welcome to phase 1 of the Tai Chang class series. We're going over Tai Chi static postures, and I'm here with my assistants, Kate and Anton. We're going to be covering the 3 basic stances, as well as the first move today.
Okay.
Let's begin. From here, push down with the balls of the feet into the deck, and then pry the knees outward. As you pry outward with the knees, you'll notice that my arches will go from flat to raised up. That's important. You want that strong arch as you train. From here, knees are pried out, and then tilt the pelvis. More often than not, we're going to stand a little bit like this. This is because the hip flexors are a little bit tight. We want to make sure that those hip flexors get stretched. Always make sure that the lower core is engaged, and make sure that the glutes are helping to rotate. You want to pull the belt buckle up towards your sternum. This is the essence for the lower body portion of the level stance. That takes us into the upper body. Shoulders are down, and then your palm heels go right on your temples. So you traction the temples upward. Relax your breathing out of your neck, so you're not breathing apically towards the apex of your lungs. Bring that breathing down right between your hip bones. You're going to hear me use that cue over and over and over again. And this is the essence of breath. Get your breathing to be down here. So as you breathe deeply, if you watch my hands, and make sure as you're breathing, the lower hand is moving. And this level stance is going to be your basic position for standing meditation. Now, once you've been able to get the breathing down into the lower abdomen, relax the arms down. And again, practice rolling the shoulders down, relaxed. Collarbone is spread, head and neck line long. From here, that takes us into the second stance, which would be the front stance. From here, we're going to take one foot and pivot it on the heel outward 45 degrees. Shift onto it, and then keeping this foot on the same track, we're going to slide it forward just one pace, gently. From there, transferring the weight onto the front leg, knee is bent, hips are turned in the same direction that the weighted foot is pointing. So right now, this front foot bears the predominance of your weight. Make sure your hips and shoulders are facing the same direction as that weighted foot. Not that the back foot doesn't have some weight also, but you should be in roughly about an 80-20 weight distribution. So again, hips are turned, and tilt that belt buckle upward. You want to make sure that you've got that stretch going on in the back leg. Nice tall spine, and this is the essence of the front stance. From here, let's do that same thing on the other side. So again, here's the recipe. Keep the heel down, pivot it out 45 degrees. Shift onto that leg. Take the other foot, slide it forward along that line, one pace. Bend the front knee. Rotate the hips and shoulders all the way into the front, and pull that belt buckle up. Make sure your belt buckle isn't hanging downward like this. This is because I lack strength in my lower abs, and I've got tight hip flexors. I want to have the opposite. Strong lower abs, resilient hip flexors. So I should feel a little bit of a stretch in this part of my hip, and so should you at home. If you don't feel that, either you've got amazing hip flexors, or you're just not actually tilting the pelvis enough. More likely than not, my money's on number 2. Okay, let's try that again. And again, from here. Do it with me. One foot pivots out 45 degrees. Shift onto that leg. Slide your other foot forward one pace.
Oh, okay.
And now rotate the hips into the front. Beautifully done. Pull the belt buckle up. Feel the work going on in the legs. And hopefully a stretch in the hip. Very good. One more rep the other side. Turn that front foot out. Shift onto it. Balance. Tall spine, relax shoulders. Slide the other foot forward, one pace. Drive the hips and shoulders all the way into the front. And make sure that you're tucked, as opposed to untucked. Pull the belt buckle up. Very good. So from front stance, that takes us to back stance. Pretty simple. Just shift all of your weight backward onto the weighted foot. There are 2 versions. This is one. From here, I have 100% of my weight on my back leg. Notice that the knee, however, isn't buckling inward. My knee should be in the same vertical plane as the foot.
Right.
You also notice that watching the arch goes from strong, pulled up, to pancaked.
I see.
So keep that knee pried out, keep the hip tucked, keep the spine tall. Now this is one version of the back stance.
Okay.
Shift back into the front, and switch feet. And every time you get back into the stance, go through that checklist. Check that the back foot's out 45. Front foot straight. Knee is bent, pried out. Hips are tucked. Now shift back again. Knee is pried out. Hips are tucked. Spine is tall. Make sure your butt's not hanging back like this. Bring your butt with you.
Gotcha.
100% weight on the back leg. Now, here's the acid test. If you can do it right, pull that front foot back without moving a hair on your head. And then put that foot back out in front. If your legs aren't that strong yet, you're going to take a much more shallow stance. Kind of like
Good
this.
to know.
Notice that I'm a lot higher up. My foot's not as far forward. Starting again from level stance. Turn the back foot out 45, this one in this case. Shift onto it. The difference now is we're going to break that weighted foot rule and keep the hips all the way to the front. And this time we are going to show one-track mind. I'm going to put the toes down just in front. So your hips, shoulders are forward, in violation of that weighted foot rule, but the toes are in line with the heel.
Gotcha.
Same track. This is the second variation of the back stance. Very good. Now let's go over to the other side. Heel back down, foot's on 45, shift onto it, keep your hips underneath your shoulders. You're going to hear that repeated over and over again. Pry that base knee out, and then let the toes just come forward on that same piece of tape as your heel. Beautiful. Now, if you've never done static work like this before, your legs may be a little bit tired, you may be shaking a little bit, or even if you're a well-seasoned athlete, if you change your workout regimen, your body will be challenged a little bit. Not a problem. Make sure you hit all of the points, though. You can get up and rest if you need to.
Yeah, probably.
And back into the level stance. And that brings us to our first move. Lift and lower.
All right.
Again, let's go through the checklist. Balls of the feet are pried down into the deck. Feet are absolutely straight parallel. Knees are pried outward. And again, as the knees pry outward, watch my feet. If you look at my arches from here, my feet are nice and straight. And as soon as I pry my knees out, look what happens to the arch. You get an automatic reflexive arch. So if you've got flat feet, try this. Tilt the pelvis, spine long and tall, shoulders pulled down, and palms on the temples. Just pull upward. Give yourself that active cue, that temple traction, and arms down. Perfect external structure. Now let's go internal. Breathe. So you're almost breathing against your waistband, like you're breathing against the elastic of your waistband or against your belt.
Okay.
And arms down at the sides, completely relaxed. And now reach forward from your wrists.
Okay.
As you're reaching forward from the wrists, don't lift your shoulders and don't lean back. It's like you're in a body cast, but like muscle T style body cast, so your arms are out, ready to flex. Once your wrists get up to shoulder height, Slowly roll your elbows in just a little bit. Drop the wrists and gently extend the fingers. As you're doing this, use as little tension as possible in the arms, but keep your spine absolutely straight, very vertical. In the classics, they talk about the perfect Tai Chi body as a needle wrapped in cotton. That needle is your axis of movement, your spine. The cotton is everything peripheral. So there's no tension, no rigidity in the limbs. You end up with your arms straight at your sides, palms facing the floor. And relax down again. Empty the wrists. Pull the spine. Center the breath. And take your time. Reach forward from your wrists. Hands should be totally relaxed, limp. If you've got any juice in them right now, just let it go. No effort. None needed. Wrists up to shoulder height. Then roll the elbows in. Slowly drop the wrists. And slowly extend the fingers. Keeping as relaxed as you can all the way through. Relax down all the way, and let's do it one more time.
Okay.
Slowly reaching forward from the wrists. Keeping the knees pried out. Again, if just double check. Give it a little bit of a pry. Balls of the feet pried down. Pull the belt buckle up. Wrists up to shoulder height, not higher. Check your shoulders. So let's do a check. Lift up the shoulders and drop them down. This is where they should be. Now, elbows drop. Wrists float. Fingers extend. Great job. You just finished the Tai Chi move lift and lower. It's important for you to remember that mindful practice is the key to mastery. If you have time to sneak in a few more careful reps, or even repeat the entire workout another time, do it. Keep finding chances during your day and in everything you do to improve your awareness of posture and relaxation.
I'm gonna go practice some moves of my own.
If you want to increase your energy, stamina, and also enhance your workout recovery, then I recommend Cordastra daily. Cordastra is a potent combination of two ancient Chinese herbs, astragalus and cordyceps.
Oh yeah, Chinese herbs actually are better. Is like the
Chinese medicine
original.
for thousands of years.
It's like the original whey protein.
And I helped design Cordastra specifically with these powerful adaptogens in mind to help.
Because that's
you
what
stay
people back in the day
healthy
had to
and
use.
every day to enhance your fitness and help your body adapt to increased physical
And
activity.
I'm trying to build a warrior's
Cordastra
physique
can
so
help
I can
boost your
actually
endurance and increase your
do
energy,
Vincent
which helps
on
you
the
build
live
muscle.
action trailer. So
It can also help you recover more quickly from workouts.
any workouts I can do, I'm gonna do them.
Healthy immune
I'm
system,
gonna smack them down.
longevity and vitality. Cordastra helps with nutrient absorption and is a rich source of antioxidants. Not only is Cordastra 100% natural, it also does not contain any untested or unsafe ingredients. Take it from me and the thousands of others who use Cordastra. This healthy daily supplement can make you feel more energy and vitality. For more information on Cordastra, contact your Team Beachbody coach or go online to teambeachbody.com or beachbody.com.
Alright. Well. Alright, time to practice moves on my own now. You can look at that awesome, badass screensaver I have. Oh, sorry, okay. Stand still. Sorry, it's getting the still thing doing it. Okay, let's start over on that one. Alright. Still got 30 more minutes. 60 minutes is an hour or so before I have to start cooking. So I'm probably just moving at home for right now. Not past the thing. Okay. Relax shoulder, neck tall out. Okay, probably I shouldn't have some caffeine. Probably bad idea to drink tea before this, which I've learned. So then, probably bad idea to drink tea after. To do this kind of stuff, because, you know. Excuse me. It's probably a bad idea to drink tea to do this, because then it messes your workout up. Whew. I gotta relax, so I'm just stay in a relaxed position and just breathe. Posture up. Alright, so do that over again. Can't keep a good balance. I think I gotta wash out the caffeine inside me, so I'm just gonna do just the basic stuff. Basic stuff I've earned. This is some of my own moves. Oh, this actually is good for the arms, though. This particular exercise is good for the arms, though. Not gonna lie. Keep doing that. This is actually really good for biceps, this kind of exercise. I'm kind of getting hungry, so I think I'm probably in the stream right then and there. If we're on here, thanks for coming. Or when he watches my stream later on when I go to YouTube, thanks for there. I think I'm really starving now, so may the crystal be with you. I tried different workouts. Tai Chi is good for loosening the body, so when you go to the gym and stuff like that, it won't be too hard to work out because it decreases skin sensitivity, so you won't feel too many aches and pains when you go to the gym. So it's really good. So take this program if you can afford it. This is actually a program my granny bought, so I kind of used it and sponsor it now because I need to get myself into shape, and this is a good way to get yourself into shape. If you're not able to go to the gym and stuff like that, it loosens your stuff, so you're able to be flexible. You're able to lift without doing too many without complicating your body. This is actually good workout stuff. So for my first time practicing Tai Chi, I gotta say, I give it a grade 8 over 8. So may the crystal be with you. I don't think I got any announcement. And also, another announcement is I'm kind of, been non-active. That's because I've been training and trying to get better. So, yeah, that's pretty much on that right there. I've been more concerned about my workout and how to get to where I want to get to. So, I couldn't be on games and stream 24/7, so I had to cut myself off a little bit. But I will be back. I will return. I will return. That is real. That is 100% realistic. I will return. I just been trained because I want to be, participating in this fan film me and my best friend's going to make. So I got to get myself back in shape so when we start filming, I'll be in shape and I'll be ready to go. So I've been practicing different workouts, but Tai Chi is a good source of workout. It's actually a good source of loosening joints so you can actually work out in the gym without straining your body. It's actually this absolutely really works. I may not be sure about anything else, but I am for sure for the first time actually trying out Tai Chi. Tai Chi is actually really good. It's actually a good program. Oh yeah, well, things have happened, so... things have happened. Plus, we had to scrap some of the old stuff, so we're going to record some new stuff since I got a new costume. I made a new entire costume for Vincent, so we're going to be putting some new stuff now. We got the technology and everything to make it even better than it was before the teaser image. If you ever saw the teaser on Yami no Yugi's Facebook page, it was good, but it wasn't the best. We want this to be good. We want this to be on a high professional level, so, maybe not Hollywood level, but at least, going to be extras. Oh yeah, definitely. Most likely. I mean, we're going to keep the concept stuff. We might be able to see if we could switch. We could probably see if we're going to be able to switch out the concept, like put the concepts in there, like some of the concept shots, like maybe, I don't know. Like, a few scenes could be like old scenes, but either way, if we can't use it all, it's going to be on the extras. It's going to be on the extras. But I want, me and my friend want this to be good. We don't want this to be something to be, slept on and looked upon as bad, So, it's kind of a little nice restart. But at least when I work out and train enough, I'll have the body and I'll be ready to film whenever. Anytime, any day. Well, I gotta let my work know ahead of time, of course, because, well, just so they can schedule me off. But nonetheless, I want to be able to be ready when this happens. Whatever time we film, I want to be ready. Yeah. Not gonna hurt anything. I mean, it's a fan-made project, and it's... it's not gonna hurt anything to wait. It's not like it's on the deadline, so... Which I'm glad I don't do deadlines anymore. Because I think people mess up when they do deadlines. We don't want to make the mistake that Hollywood has done with their films. So, So yeah, we want reshots. And it makes sense. We've seen things in Hollywood turn out bad because they don't, you know, rechange some things. Just saying. The good thing is there's not going to be no SJW stuff in it, so I think you'll probably enjoy it. It's just going to be straight up Vincent Valentine after Dirge of Cerberus in an apocalyptic future. And like an apocalyptic future, pretty much. You know, it's gonna be straight up. It's gonna be straight up Final Fantasy, Vincent Valentine stuff. So you're gonna be It's not gonna be any SJW crap. It's gonna be Vincent Valentine living in an apocalyptic future, trying to fight the big enemy that's caused the apocalyptic future. Think about Old Man Logan. You know, Old Man Logan is pretty much what it's gonna be. It's going to be old Vincent Valentine. The only thing is this is going to be a little dark, so it might have a little edginess, but, you know, it's an apocalyptic future. You can't actually make an apocalyptic future without being edgy. You know? But this happens like 5 or 10 years after Dirge of Cerberus. But it's going to be straight up. It's going to be straight up. Now, there are 2 new characters, which I'm not going to disclose because I'm not allowed to. But it's going to be straight up Vincent Valentine doing Vincent Valentine stuff. No SJW, no pandering to anything. We see the mistakes that Hollywood has been making, so, you know. Yeah. I want this to be... I'm not expecting this to be the best fan film. I'm not expecting to get gold of anything. But I want this to be good. I want this to be something that's going to be accepted not only from the Final Fantasy community, but geeks in general. And then the people who actually run into this. I think what people are... Oh yeah, of course. Of course. You can't make a Vincent Valentine film that's not R-rated. One thing that the Dirge of Cerberus game did that was kind of dumb is made it T-rated when you can't really do that with Vincent Valentine's story. Vincent Valentine's story is kind of a darker take to the Final Fantasy VII saga. You cannot make that T-rated. I mean... And I think people are looking for a straight-up action. You know... We have too many disappointing stuff because people are pandering and trying to put politics inside, you know, movies and media. So this will also go for the people who's just looking for a basic live action fan film. So yes, there will be that. You know, this is for people who are waiting for an actual action movie that does not pander. That does not do anything but be it's what it's supposed to be. I believe we could do that. Might turn some audiences off, but it don't matter. I want to make the best fan film. I think Vincent Valentine deserves a good fan film. You know, because everyone only cares about Cloud, Sephiroth, and those characters, but we need more portrayal of Vincent Valentine, so... I don't see why not. And a solo film is actually in a solo film for a character is actually easier than a film with multiple characters because you have to get all their stuff. But that's why I want to get in shape so I can have the body so I can get ready to go and just do what it is. But to answer your question, yes. To answer your question, yes. And I think we need to go back to the old style of making movies now. I think there's far too much politics in any movie we have. Which can actually close off a fan base. if you put too much politics in anything. But be assured, I will be back. It's just going to take a lot longer because I got to train, so I can't be focusing on screens and views and anything like that right now. Right now, that's a distraction. But I will return. As a regular streamer, I will return. Doesn't mean I'm going to quit. Not anytime soon. As long as there's breath in my body, I could walk, I could do anything I'm doing now, I'm going to always come back. I just got to take some time out and prioritize everything first. Plus get my real life business together, you know. I think that's more important than views. Views will come right after when you're set, you know. But I am doing this stream just because it's going to get me motivated to work out with the Tai Chi stuff. Plus it's different. I've never done actually a fitness stream besides the gym. You know. Well, you get what I'm saying is I need to take a break and get myself together. First of all, get my body together. If I get my body together, I'll feel good. And I'll be able to take care of some real business. And after I get taken care of some real business, nothing's going to stop me from streaming. Nothing. Nothing's going to stop me. Just think of it as I'm trying my best not to distract myself. The problem when I was in college is I was always do my homework. What do you think? Probably. Most likely. Probably a 5-day. When I was in college, I distracted myself. That's how come I haven't been able to pass my classes. Because I've got distracted. Plus, I got ADD, so... You know, I had to eliminate all distractions. I had to eliminate all distractions. I can't just be distracted 24/7. I gotta eliminate all distractions in order to get to my goal. I'm just practicing some Tai Chi moves myself. Oh yeah, I gotta. I want to be ready when it comes to shooting. I want to be able to just go to the shot, change into my costume, do what I gotta do in front of the camera, and that's it. I want nothing to stop me. I've had things to stop us both. I want nothing to be able to stop me from accomplishing my goals. Nothing. I will accomplish all my goals. Each and every one of them. And nothing in the world's going to stop me. I'm going to make sure of that. Even if I have to cut back on something, I will. It makes no difference. I will accomplish my goals. I'm just trying to kill an hour right now. Just so people don't get ripped off our stream, because my streams are at least an hour. Good, it's at 50 minutes. for this, I need to have a fit body. That way I can just be ready to go. One thing good about fitness, once you get your body completely fit, it's gonna be hard to get back to unfit unless you do things to make yourself unfit. But once you get fit, you keep that body for a long time. You do. I just want to be ready to go when it happens. First time in my life I've actually taken something seriously. And it feels good. It feels good to take something seriously for once. Everything else was a joke. And I'm inspired not to do that. Let me see if I can hold this pose for a long time. The longer I can hold this pose, I would master it. Trying to master my Tai Chi poses. Because the longer I can master it, I can master Tai Chi. And I can get a better body. Okay, next one. Okay, good. We're getting close to the time I can end this stream finally. I just want to do an hour of this. And then I'll get ready to cook something. I'm getting hungry. I've been going out all day. I was on the road all day. Before all this, I was on the road all day. Like all day. Kind of felt like a truck driver, even though I don't drive a truck. I kind of felt like what a truck driver would feel like. Except they have to spend the whole day and night on the truck, so my greatest sympathies for people who have to be truck drivers. Because I was on the road all day, like all day long. You know, I have great sympathies for truck drivers. Like now I know I have it easy and they have it really hard. Plus I have to keep fueling the diesel in the truck. Just saying. I understand their life now. I was on the road all day. This pose for a long time. Keep my stomach tucked in, my neck long, keep the posture going. It's almost done. Next one. Up. Shoulders relax. Shoulders relax. There it goes. Good thing is I have the ability to copy. I can copy anyone's workout. I can copy anyone's workout routine and make it my own. If I just see a workout routine once, I have the ability to copy it. It's kind of a hidden superpower, if you will. This pose for at least a couple minutes. Makes me more poseable. Oh good, we're almost to the 59 mark. And then I'll be done because I'm starving to death right now. I'm not even kidding you. I'm like starving to death. I've been on the road all day. Came home and decided to do this. Now I can close. This will be the closing pose. Then I'll end the stream right there. Because it'd be an hour like I wanted it to. Alright. I'm done. I got it. I finished it. May the crystal be with you.